good morning, my beautiful viewers. Today's date is August 17th, 2026. Something is happening in Indonesia. It's not looking good. Man, Indonesia right now, there's a section of Indonesia, Indonesia, ENDE, Endi or Ent, Endi, hope I pronounced that correctly. If I mispronounce the city, I apologize. Where it happened, that 7.7 happened on August 14th, 3 days ago. That was the first big quake to hit in that location. I remember specifically. And after that, the barrage of earthquake I see happening right now north of Riok and also Flores. These are cities, by the way, in Indonesia, off the coastline. I don't know how many people are dead at this point, but while I'm talking on this video, I'm going to do some research here to see what's happening with the death toll, because this is not right. Something is definitely wrong. Over 1,000 quakes came after that 7.7 magnitude in Indonesia. Over 1,000 in 3 days. Close to 100 people are dead. This article was written actually early this morning. No, sorry, last night, the 16th, was posted at basically 8 o'clock, and over 1,000 quakes came after that 7.7. Over 50 people are dead. Hundreds are injured. I'm looking at pictures here where the buildings, or basically the top of the buildings, are on the ground. This is insane. And also, these quakes are going to make its way all the way up to the Philippines. South of the Philippines is just going to get rocked. I see Japan. Places like Japan, off the coastline of Russia. That's where side of Russia that's located close to Japan. Also, southern part of Alaska, seriously affected. Off the coastline of Vancouver Island, Canada, Cascade Subduction Zone. This is all a domino effect. This is how this thing is going to unfold. And I see just like, realistically, folks, 7.0 magnitude right now, it's the norm. I remember 10, 15 years ago, if you hear about a 6.0 magnitude, it'd be all over the news. It'd be everywhere. For days, for weeks, they're talking about it. Now, yeah, they might put it in the news, but an hour, 2 hours of it, and that's it. Because it's happening so common. It has now become the norm. It is what it is. Since they've been recording earthquakes, the USGS, they said the amount of 6.0 plus magnitude that happened in the past 6 months is actually more than the amount of 6.0 plus magnitude they've been recording since they've been recording earthquakes. The amount that we've had now in 6 months, the past 6 months, so many of them. Wow. Infrastructure is going to get damaged. The grid, transportation route will be affected. Distribution will be affected, because it's just a matter of time before more quakes start hitting the cities. We're in areas where you find industries, plants, manufacturing plants. So what do you think going to happen? Places where they keep stations where they keep power grid, to maintain power grid, substations, What do you think gonna happen when quakes start hitting these areas? What do you really see gonna happen? What do you think gonna unfold? Of course. I mean, anyone can see that. Once again, I see this going on for 200 years, guys. Um, this is tied into the drought situation that we're having right now on a global scale, the heat that we're dealing with on the planet, and yeah, over 5,000 people in Indonesia are in shelters right now, misplaced from their homes. Over 5,000. Let me see more articles here. Yep, thousands evacuated. Yes, 1,000 quake came after that. More than 2,000 homes. Over 5,000 people. Wow, I'm looking at the video. Wow, I'm looking at these homes. I mean, it's, I don't know what it is anymore. Wow, interesting times. Interesting times. Wow, folks, it is what it is.